All right, hi, we're going to do a systems check of my technology, which is all my cords and devices. So I'm going to bring everything and put it on the table, and let's go through it together. We're going to declutter and just check the organization to see how it's working. All right, let's go. I'm doing this declutter because recently I was looking for a cord and I could not find it. It turns out it lived in a bin above my chair there, and I didn't even remember that that bin existed. So we are doing a declutter to make sure I know what I own and where it lives. Welcome to the channel. My name is Claire. I like to talk about systems for simple living and personal finance. So subscribe or like this video, and I am happy you're here. All right, it is time. Let's go through my technology. We have everything here. These 3 bins are from my entertainment center. They've lived there for a long time. This one lives in this cabinet above me. And then this is an extra random bin of stuff. I just went around the house and collected all of the cords that were randomly laying around places. So here we go. Wow, I'm overwhelmed. Let's start with this bin because this is the newest one. Yeah, oh no. Nope. Nope. We're gonna go through these other bins. These other ones I've gone through recently. This is for later. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Move that out of the way. Okay, let's do this harmless battery bin. Okay, I just bought more batteries at Costco, and then I have this little battery charger. Well, it's not a charger, it's like to check. This thing is awesome, by the way. This is a little device to check the power on a battery. A couple dollars on Amazon, I think. I don't know, it's amazing. I have some of these little button batteries. I actually know I need to replace a couple things, so I'm gonna keep these out. And then I've just got some random other batteries. I've got these D batteries, and these are all my triple A's, sorry. I don't want to just sit down and check all of these. What I do is just, if I'm ever replacing a battery, I'll just check to make sure it has power before I put it in. So I'm actually just gonna set this right back on top. It's not that pretty, but I feel like it's pretty convenient to just pull this out. And we're gonna put this in my to-do pile. Whenever I'm decluttering, I always make a to-do pile because it turns out there's things that I've been waiting to do that are just sitting somewhere. So we are going to make a pile for that. I'll just set it right next to me. Okay, we're calling the battery bin done. Okay, one down. I recently did go through these because I was looking for something. So I sort of know what's in here. Oh my gosh, this is another to-do. I have a blood pressure cuff, so this needs new batteries. So this will be a to-do. Actually, I'm just gonna pause and do it really quick just to replace the batteries on that. Okay, let's do that. Shout out to me for putting dead batteries into this bin. What's going on? Okay, that's working. I might actually put this somewhere else so that I could use it more often. So that'll be a to-do to move that. And there we go. I'm gonna throw away these batteries that were dead. These ones are mostly dead. I feel like I just learned my lesson and I should throw them away if they're mostly dead. Okay, I'm gonna go get a trash bag because I should have had that. So let's make that happen. Okay, we've got it. I'm straight up throwing those batteries in the garbage. So if you don't like that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Please, seriously, try to convince me if you feel strongly that I should not have just thrown those away. Okay, let's do it. Batteries are done. Let's look at this one. All right. Here's the bin. There's just random cords in here. This might continue to be random cords. They all are pretty organized. These are like headphone toppers. Those should not be in there. Okay, we've got HDMI, extension cord. This is like a lightning cord, plug-in, another plug-in, USB-C. This is this would be a good one I could probably get rid of. This is like an extra power cord for something. Okay, something I like to do with my electronics is make like a time will tell bin where if I haven't used it in so long, I get rid of it. I've been moving a lot, and so I sometimes just keep things because when I move into a new house, maybe there was something I didn't realize I needed, or I need more extension cords for different places. But I do like when I have something like this where I don't really know why I have it, we're gonna put it in a time will tell bag. So I will go grab that bag in a second and we just label it with like a year and a half from now and say if I haven't used it by then, we can get rid of it. Oh, there's just random stuff in here. Okay, I think maybe I'll take out all of the USB related items because those I might need to be decluttering. But these other ones I know I don't have very many of. So, okay, USB. Okay, and then time will tell. Alrighty. This one. Okay. What do we got? This is like a big bin with some little bins inside of it. I have a Kindle in here. I have this mini jam box that I bought when I was in college, like I think in 2011, and I love this thing. It still works. I still use it sometimes. I don't really need a Bluetooth speaker very often, and I spent like $100 on this at the time, which felt like a lot of money, and so this is also kind of sentimental to me. So I keep it for that reason too. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is a battery pack. I have one of these for work. I should really charge this. Wow, Bella says outside. This will go on my to-do. We're gonna start using this. I've also got some like Velcro to tie cords. I think I'll remember that here. I've got this little cord that goes with a device I need to sell. So that's a to-do. And then this is a little metal ring. I think I will also put this in the time will tell bin. I doubt I need this, but it'd be nice to have maybe. So time will tell. Okay, this is my Apple Watch. It's like really old. I can barely even get it to charge long enough for me to go on a run, which I was keeping this so I could go on a run. But I'm still like, I'm just sentimentally attached to it still. So I think I'm gonna leave it in here. I don't have that much extra, so I'm gonna keep it in here. I will leave the charger in here with it. I'm attached to this. So I'm holding it close to me, like it feels good. I like it. I'm gonna keep it for now. So we'll put the charger and the Apple Watch back in this little spot. Okay, here in this other bin. Oh, interesting. I have a bunch of micro SD cards. I don't really know why. But I'm going to keep them. So this is for regular SD cards. I just have it in my mind that I'm going to like be a camera person again. And like I am recording right now, right? So maybe I will be, but I'm using my phone. So I don't know. Oh, here's an extra pop socket. I've been like interested in this idea lately of changing my phone case and like my phone accessories for the season. I think it'd be really cute to have like a winter themed phone case. But I haven't done that yet. And like maybe a black Pop-It would go with that. So I'm gonna leave that here. I've got tips for my Apple Pencil. That's nice. And I have some other storage. Look at this cute little baggie. These are like two USB drives. Can you remember when we like needed these all the time? I remember in high school like having one of these on my little key ring that like clipped on my bag. Man, that was fun. Okay, I just keep this stuff. It's really small. It lives in this little thing. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put everything back, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take a break and let Bella out. Okay, we took the dog out and now I have a Time Will Tell bag. I got this from Dawn at the Minimal Mom, and I just put a date on it for over a year from now. So it's November, but I wrote it for January 1st of 2027. So if I come back to this after that date, I will get rid of the stuff in the bin. I just did this recently, actually. So that was pretty good. Oh, and in the bag, not the bin. Whatever. Okay, let's put those things in there. And I just keep this like where I would be looking for cords anyway, so that I will find it. So I'm gonna leave it out just in case I find other things to go in there, but yeah, okay. All right. So I don't know if these have good categories. It's just like power cords or like big cords and random stuff. Those aren't categories. I don't know. Okay. Okay, this is the random tech I found around the house. I have a gimbal that I've been trying to record with more often. So I think I'm gonna just leave that in this bin. This sits in my office. And then what else is in here? Okay, this is all USB stuff that we need to go through. So, we're gonna have to get some more table like ties for these. Oh wait, we have them. Okay. Okay. This is a micro USB. I feel like I was using this for something recently, but I have no idea what. So we're just gonna unplug that and we will organize it with the rest of this stuff that's still terrifying me. And then I have a little adapter, a USB A to C adapter, and these are just a bunch of like wall plugs. So, okay. It's time for the scary bin. I really don't want it, but it's time. So this is again what sits in my office. I think I'll probably put this adapter in there and maybe a couple other cords that I use regularly, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, scary bin. All right. It's heavy. This bin is what started this declutter because I had something I was looking for and it turned out it was in here and I didn't know it. So, yep, okay. I think we might just dump it all out. Okay, this is a bin with little bins inside of it, which is very cute. So we are going to use this to organize everything. Yeah, whoa. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna pick one thing up. This is a travel adapter, and so is this for if I go to Europe, which is cool. I think this should go with all of the other power cords. Like I have this thing, so we're gonna put it in there. Okay. Hello, random headphones. What are these? These, I own these. Why do I own 2 pairs? I literally didn't know I owned a second pair. That would be so convenient to have 2 pairs. Oh my God. Okay, I love this. This represents a different time in my life where when I needed something, I just went and bought it. These probably are like $300, right? $250, I have no idea. I don't even know because when I bought the second pair, when I needed them, I just went to the store and bought them. 0 questions asked. So I'm trying to do that less too, but let's get these out and charge them. And they also probably need to get cleaned up and maybe I can put like new like things on them. So these go in the to-do pile. Okay, oh, a little clicker for when I do presentations. Let's make sure the batteries look okay. Yeah, they seem all right. I could test them. That would be smart. Let's do that. Well, wait, if I turn it on. Oh, it is on. Oopsie. Okay, let's check the batteries. Okay, that one's low, but the other one's super dead. So we're gonna throw these away. Again, tell me in the comments if you think I've just committed some sort of crime, and I'm gonna replace them. We're gonna make sure this is off so that I don't accidentally use the battery up again. And yeah, I think I'll just put that in here somewhere. I know I have a presentation at a conference in March, so I will probably use this then. Okay. Oh, this. I've been looking for this. This also uses the micro SD cords that I had earlier. Micro SD cards that I had earlier. Okay. So this, I would like to maybe try to use this for recording videos sometimes. But yeah, so maybe I'll put this in this bin, my like video bin. Cool. Okay. Okay. Yay. I'm so excited about that. All right. What in the heck is this? Immediately into the time will tell. What is this? Okay, I'm so happy to see all of these little adapters because I almost bought more of these because I couldn't find any. They were all in here. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I just really forgot this bin existed when I moved into this apartment, I think. So all of the adapters, I do know I often need one for my videos, so I'm gonna put one in there, and then the rest of them we will just keep in this bin. Okay, more cords. Ugh. Headphones. Oh my God. These are USB-C headphones. Oh my God. That would be so nice to have for my phone. Okay, so what happens sometimes is I'm driving and I really wish I could talk with like headphones, but the Bluetooth's causing problems or I forgot my Bluetooth headphones and I wish I had like plug-in ones and apparently I do. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna put these in my, ooh, those are kind of dirty. Okay, I'm gonna put those in my to-do bin and I will clean them up and put them in my car. Oh, right, this is a USB-C to HDMI plug. I use this when I'm presenting at conferences and things. I used to use this all the time when I was still in grad school and like teaching, but I haven't in a while. It'll go with the other item like that, my little clicker. Okay, what is this cord? USB-C. Oh my God, that's nice. I have so many of these. This one's all dirty. I could like get rid of it and replace it with the clean one. Oh. Okay. It's so hard for me to throw it away. It's just dirty. There's nothing wrong with it. Why don't I try to clean this one? Why don't I try to clean this one? Got another USB-C. I can see there was like some period of time where I was holding them together with these little hair ties, which is kind of cute, honestly. Oh yeah, and this one has a hair tie on it to use for that. Let's see if I can figure that out. Okay. I used to have little baggies to keep these all separate, but then I like got rid of a bunch, but like you just get these little cords with everything and I feel like they accumulate, right? I just don't know if I would ever need this many. It's just a lot. What are these? Okay, this is a USB-C cord that I use for my computer for a while, like to plug it into things. How is it different than this one? Huh. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Do you know, sometimes I like pick up a cord like this and it doesn't feel right. Like it feels like tight in a weird way and like it won't bend and it like just feels cheap. I'm like, ugh, I don't want that anymore. Here's a question. I have 2 of these. They're exactly the same length. Don't you suppose they probably came with something? Okay, this is a great time will tell bin situation. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, great. I'll also put this I used to bring this to work with me for some reason. I don't know, it's going in here. I think that I'm gonna need some of this stuff when it comes time to travel, but that's not happening right now. So we'll come and get it out of here when it's time. Okay, all right, I just don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Look at this little itty bitty micro USB cord. Look how small it is. What am I gonna do with that? And then this one, I don't like how it feels. Okay, we're gonna put these, well, gosh. Okay, I have 2 micro USBs. I'm gonna keep both of those. One's like, I don't know, I like both of them. And then these 2, I can see why I kept both, because like sometimes I just need to like adapt something from one to the other, and this is almost like an adapter that goes the other way from this. So, okay, we're gonna keep both of these. And then these USB-C ones, I think I'm gonna leave one out so I can use it for day-to-day stuff. And then we just have the micro USBs left. And these random other USB-Cs. Okay, that feels more reasonable though. Like there aren't that many of them. Okay, this one doesn't have like a wrap. That's annoying. Okay, yeah, I don't know this process. Like, I don't know if I feel really better afterward. I guess now I know where everything is, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, we have this time will tell bin. At least we did some of that. We have some to-dos. Actually, let's use this as my to-do bin. Okay, to-do bin that goes up here, and then these go back in the entertainment center. I think I will put everything away. Okay, let's do like a little check-in. How do I feel? Honestly, I don't feel very satisfied. Like, this system works, right? Yeah, I don't think like cords excite me. You know, I'm not like excited about anything here. So I'm glad to have what I need. I'm glad that I'm organized. I'm glad I can let things go. I'm glad there's nothing like inherently negative here, but I'm not excited really. So I am grateful that I discovered this bin again, and that when I'm looking for something, I can find it, because I really, really hate the feeling of not being able to find something. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why this is making me just feel a little stressed out, but I am gonna put it away and move on to the next part of my day. And we have some to-dos to take care of, and yeah, I don't know. In some ways, it just feels like I could just throw all this out. Like, none of it feels like it really needs to be here. Okay, all right. Well, we did it, though. I'll show you the finished product. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I think it's important to do this, even if it doesn't always, like, feel like the most fun or exciting, because I'll be able to find everything next time I need it. All right, let's put it all away and see the finished product. So I'll show you where some of the bins go, but the other ones are kind of boring. One goes above my chair where I'm sitting, and the other one goes into my office and just sits on the floor. Okay, so this is the drawer that has the bins in it. I left these power cords in there and my case of DVDs just because I didn't really need to declutter those, but we're going to put the bins back in and I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, so here we go. The 2 bins are here, the batteries sit in the middle, and then I just have the DVDs and the cords in the back. So that is that drawer. I am totally an overthinker, and I've been trying to feel more into my emotions when I'm doing things, and honestly, this was a little difficult. I was pretty uncomfortable for a lot of this declutter and didn't really know how to tap into that. So it's a learning process for me, and I'm glad you were here to declutter along with me. Talk to you in the next one.